Okay guys, welcome back to a brand new video, and now today we are going to be talking all about the brand new creature that is coming to ARK Survival Evolved, the Desmodus Draculae, which is the giant vampire bat coming in June 2022. I don't know about you guys, but I haven't been as excited for a creature like this in ARK for a very long time, just because we haven't really had like a flyer like this that has been like something to think about, that is going to be like something that can really challenge you in the sky. Like, I was trying to think what words to use there, but like, you know, when you're flying around on your RG or your Nitrado or whatever, your Wyvern, there's never really been something in the sky that you could think, right, I need to really be that worried for. That could just be me, but like a wild creature, and I really believe this could change up the game quite a lot. Now, we are meant to be getting the official dossier for this in, well, I'm hoping it's going to be the next Community Crunch 302 on Friday. But what I thought I'd do today is give you guys the news of what we've heard online, and also a little bit about the winning vote. Well, obviously it didn't win the, well, actually, no, it did win the whole vote. It was the, sorry, I was about to get confused between the Carodontosaurus. I know I always pronounce that wrong. It's like the Carodontosaurus or something. That just came to the game, coming second twice. But this was the winning vote, and usually, just like the Dinopithecus, wildcard do take a lot of the idea from what the voting was. So like, someone creates an idea, puts some stuff in, and obviously not that whole idea is going to come to the game, because it, like, there could be some way too overpowered stuff that wildcard need to change. So there will be different abilities that wildcard decide to put into this than the actual original idea, but we'll read through them right now. We'll read through this idea and let me know what you think would be good for the official version in the game, and what you think would be way too overpowered. Now, if you guys are looking forward to this new creature as well, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. It really does mean so much to me, as always, and let's get in with today's video. So we first found out that we will be getting the dossier very soon in the Community Crunch 2, well, I was about to say 300, where wildcard went on to say, welcome to new edition of the Community Crunch. While we prepared to share the details for the annual Love Evolved event, which, if you guys haven't seen this is in my literally yesterday's video where we go through the full details of this event. It will be coming on the 9th of February, so a week to go until this. It'll only last a week, but if you do want to know what's coming in that, check out yesterday's video. And they say, and the dossier for the Desmodus Draculae. So we obviously are wondering how long is this going to take, because sometimes when wildcards say, while we prepare, this could be 1 week, this could be 2 weeks, this could be however long. And then obviously on Twitter, someone called Joe, big shout out to anyone that finds out information, said, hey Craig, here we are again in the whole dossier waiting time. Do you have any comments on when we can expect to see our monster bat dossier? And Craig did actually come back and respond saying soon. So at least that means it won't be something that is gonna, like, we're being told we're gonna be getting it and then it won't come for like months and months and months. Hopefully that does mean that I am still believing that it should come in the next crunch. If it doesn't, it's got to be the next one after that, because if they say that in the number 300, it can't be many more weeks later than that. So this was the winning creature. Now, it didn't actually get the most votes out of the whole creature submissions. I think the Bison got more with like 800, and this got well, it's about 850, and then this got 656. But I was very glad that this won. I don't think the Bison was a bad idea. I just thought something like a giant vampire bat sounded so much more like interesting to myself. So the way it first came around is this person, big shout out to Zorafox, Torchu Jack, and everyone else getting involved in this, saying the Onyx in ARK is cool and all, but I've always wanted to fly a giant bat. So here's my take. The idea was to try and add a flyer with good PvP and utility abilities. I hope you like. This is not my artwork, fan-made dossier, all credit to the original artist. So this was the original one. Now, I have actually seen this dossier around for years. Like, I remember, like, I used to look at quite a lot of the fan-made ones, just because I was looking at what might be cool for the future. And I've always seen the Desmodus Draculae. Like, and this one's been around for a while. And, you know, when you saw fan fan-made ones, they were always awesome, but you never really believed that Wildcard were going to give us that chance to actually give our own ideas to what we want to come to the game. So I suppose a good reason why they decided to do this is ARK 2's coming up now, and it just gave the community their chance to really give what they want to the final year of ARK. You know, the final year of ARK Survival Evolved. Let's give the fans what they want to see. So the idea I thought was really cool, and this came from ZoraFox. So ZoraFox said, ever since I saw the first art posted in the original message, which came from Shadow, is the artist, I've wanted the Desmodus Draculae in-game. So I guess I'm rooting for this one this time around. So I would adopt your idea of the Desmodus being able to latch onto enemies and harvest blood packs, and add some of my own, which I've compiled into this dossier. Now, when I first saw this, the work put into this is absolutely crazy. Obviously, I won't read off this. I'll read off the writing at the bottom because it's much easier to read, especially for you guys to read through if you want to see it in the video as well. But it's a really, really awesome fan-made like dossier pile up here, and some really cool drawings and showing some abilities, which hopefully will come with this giant bat. And I'm really like looking forward to seeing how big this could actually be in the game as well. So look at some of this stuff: dodge abilities, able to climb / latch onto walls and trees, all of that stuff. But obviously this is the main bit that I wanted to read out as I thought it was easier. So basically an ambush ability. So besides being able to latch onto bigger dinos in the game, the Desmodus excels in hunting other flying creatures, having the ability to also latch onto them. When doing this combined with the Screech ability, which we'll talk through everything, you know, with all the abilities in a second, the flyers become disorientated enough to fall to the ground. So Echolocation, let's go for that. This is ability which will allow you to track your tames anywhere on the map, your tribe mates anywhere on the map, wild dinos nearby, or ones that the Desmodus has seen recently. So for example, if you're trying to tame a dino and they run away to wherever they go, this will be able to track it, and other humans from other tribes nearby only if the Desmodus has seen them before, and only for a short amount of time, as in you wouldn't be able to track someone the day after just because the Desmodus saw that person once. Instead, you can only track if it's very, very fresh, because imagine how overpowered that would be if you could just constantly track. It just wouldn't work. Screech, ability on a longer cooldown that would cause disorientation and deafness for a short amount of time. Tames wouldn't be able to respond to whistles briefly. Wild dinos wouldn't be in place briefly, stop in place briefly, and other humans wouldn't be able to listen to in-game sound / in-game voice chats briefly. Different flight. Being a bat and the first rideable bat, I believe their flight should be different from other flyers, and I would suggest to be able to turn in flight much more easier, and being able to turn in to turn in place, being able to move in flight in any direction, and have some sort of dash ability while flying, also to any direction to dodge potential attacks. Bleed / Nashed. Inflicts bleeding after an attack. Someone gave me the alternate idea for the Desmodus to only be able to inflict bleeding when using the attack to latch onto other creatures to make it more balanced. Blood pack harvesting. Harvest blood packs from friendly humans after faster than a syringe. Possibility of harvesting blood packs from wild dinos after a kill. When consuming blood packs, the Desmodus activates rapid regeneration. Now, I thought a lot of this sounded very, very cool, and the sort of ideas that went into this sound quite official to me. Like, it wasn't just like, let's make a giant vampire bat that can rule everything. It was very well thought, and you could see why this got a lot of votes, and and also why Wildcard would like to have this in the game as well, because as I said, like, imagine this comes out at night, like giving people a reason to have fear that they're going to get on their flyer at nighttime and have to worry that this vampire bat could grab them at any point. I just feel like there's not that fear in ARK, is there, really, in my opinion? And I don't know really where you guys think that this should spawn. This is going to obviously be coming to the Fjord map, which is coming June 2022, and as it's a Viking map, you know, and I'm not sure how much will change with it, because I think the creator that made that map was 100% finished with it, whereas when Lost Island was taken over, it was only 30 to 35% finished. So we saw lots of change with the modded version, compared to the official one. Whereas I don't know how much Wildcard will change, but I'm sure they'll change some sort of stuff. Now, I think there was some other cool ideas here. This was an awesome awesome concept art that was made by Razan. I gave a shout out to this as well in another video when we first announced that this was coming to the game. And I think that was pretty much everything I needed to talk about. And there were just some sort of ideas from this. But I just would like to, mainly from this video, to see what you guys think about this being in the game and sort of put in what you think needs to be in the official dossier from parts that we've read through here. Was there actually anything else that you guys may have missed from this that you might want to see? There's some cool pictures that you can see from the Screech here, which would confuse dinos such as a raptor, obviously silence tribe members. Oh, did I miss a bit there? Able to hang upside down just like a bat, able to walk on the ground slowly, similar to a wyvern, but can walk backwards. Ability to, obviously, as we mentioned earlier, latch onto walls and trees. The flying, having the dodge ability when something's coming up at it can dodge, especially that missile shooting at it there. Harvest blood packing. Rapid regen when consuming blood packs and inflicts bleeding, faster turning in place, flight in any direction including backwards, and I think that's pretty much the main things that we needed to look at. But I really believe this is going to be huge. This is going to be the last, from what we know, official free map coming to ARK Survival Evolved before the release of ARK 2, so it could be absolutely massive. I'm looking forward to reading the comments for this video. I really am, because this was one of my favorite videos, and I mentioned when the creature voting was actually going on. I think we can go back to it now. When the creature voting was first coming along, this was it here. So if we go to this and then go to sort by most votes, there we go, most votes. Obviously, as I said, the bison came first. The second was the giant like sky giga insect, and it actually came fourth, sorry, which is crazy. And I just believe that out of this one, I think when I did my voting, as I mentioned, I don't ever tell anything because I don't want to make votes unfair. But I think what I did, if I can completely remember, is first I did put the Desmodus because that was my favorite one. Then I put the Kark, and then I put the Sky Giga, and then I put the Titanoceratops. They were my top four. So I was pretty happy with out of pretty much all of them that came to the game. So yeah, really awesome. Cannot wait to see what you guys think about it in the comment section down below. That's going to be the video, and let me know. Leave a like, subscribe if you're looking forward to more ARK content, and I'll see you guys then.